Very warm welcome to Astro Supersport's continued coverage of the Kopiko Purple League. We are at the Sports Arena Sentosa, just near Petaling, Jaya, just outside Kuala Lumpur. And we are here for the last two matches of match day 3 in this fledgling league. I'm alongside Samuel Nessan, who is the team manager of Kepong, whose team are involved later on today against Bangsa. But firstly, we're going to be focusing on Serdang versus Petaling Jaya. Both teams have made tentative starts to the season in the fledgling league table. They're currently 8th and 9th respectively. Games won is the deciding factor for this season. Now then, getting Samuel involved on the matches that we've got ahead today, and there's a change in order, and we've got the mixed doubles first up. Samuel, yes. What's this all about?
I think the managers of Kepong, the managers of Petaling Jaya, they wanted a switch to put the mixed doubles first. We're not exactly sure why they did that, but it was agreed by Serdang, and hence the mixed doubles is going first. Looking ahead,
we're looking at some of the key matchups today, and the Taiwanese guys are playing later on as we just check the league standings. For Petaling Jaya, 24 games won in their 2 matches. Serdang, 21 games won. There's a maximum 18 games that you can win. Every game counts as a point. And it's a pretty revolutionary way to look at badminton. Has it worked for you as a club?
So far, I mean, we were expecting it to work, but so far not quite. We've not been performing well. We've been underperforming. We hope to pick up things later today.
Okay, right, we're just about to get underway with the women's mixed doubles. JD introducing the respective teams of the Kopiko Purple League.
Your captain, your veteran Christian! Ronnie Tan Wee Long! Jagdish Singh! Chiang Jian Xiang! Vontas Indramawan Saniru! Lydia Chia Yu Yi! Nguyen Tien Minh! Prajakta Sawant! Sutkin Prabhakamal! Your assistant coach, Muhammad Hashim! Coach Yo Kevin! Assistant manager, Kantaruban! And team manager, Manoj Kumar! And now let's bring on the home side. Ladies and gentlemen, scream for Serdang BC! Your captain, Tan Kian Meng! Lim Chen Ting! Lee Jian Yi! Wang Qilin! Chen Chungjan! Sanatasa Saniru! Tan Jiawei! Amelia Alicia Ansley! Tan Yip Jun! Coach Andy Kaur Bakkar! And team manager Ong Yu Ha! And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 teams playing in this side. Serdang BC and Petaling Jaya BC!
So the teams are being introduced onto the court.
All right,
It's
ladies and gentlemen,
not a
here are
full
the two
house, as
teams.
very often has been the case for the
Please
3 o'clock
lead your teams to their seats.
matches starting.
That's right.
Weekends we're expecting to be a little bit fuller, and the 7 o'clock match later on tonight will be a little bit fuller. Here are the confirmation of the team lineups, and Samuel, bringing you in again. Who are you most looking forward to seeing play out of these respective lineups?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see Sutkit Prapakamal and Prajakta Sawan. It's a stretch pairing. I've never seen them paired before, but both of them are excellent mixed doubles players, and it'll be a pleasure to watch them on TV here.
So Petaling Jaya there, they're going to be starting with the mixed doubles. As we say, there's a slight change in the routine. Normally it's the men's singles to get us underway, but for various reasons we've got the mixed doubles going. Right, let's head down courtside. JD is talking to the respective team managers of Serdang and Petaling Jaya.
All right, we're here courtside with the team managers, and just trying to figure out who to interview first. We have Ong Yu Ho, team manager of Serdang BC. Your game's average right now, not exactly the best. It's -7. You need to at least get it back to positive. So where will the wins come today? In the 6 matches, where do you see the wins coming from?
I think the following a few matches that we're going to win, because in the first few matches that we play against the top or quite strong team. So the following thing that we think that we can pass by them. Yeah.
Now the big question also today is, there's a brother and sister playing together. You have the sister, they have the brother. Have they been talking to each other? Any secrets that they've been letting out?
I do not know whether they talk behind or not, but we make sure that we going to give our best. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ong Yu Hong, team manager of Serdang BC. Now over to Manoj Kumar, who is team manager of Petaling Jaya BC. Now here's the thing, you guys are in 5th. According to this, 24 and 19 games, but the top place has 49, 50 games won. What's been going on behind the scenes for you guys? Where are you guys having all the improvements coming from?
Actually, today we did a best lineup. I brought a secret weapon, my mixed double from Thailand. He's like top 10 in the world. So hopefully we can deliver a good point, maybe 3-0, and we are going all out. So hopefully we can, get more points and we go top 3, can up to the level. Yeah.
Now let's talk about a sibling rivalry as well. What happens here? If yours wins and they lose, are you going to cause a rift in the whole family setup over there?
No, don't worry. We won't give any problem. But after that, we have a dinner together, family dinner.
Thank you very much. Very well done. Team managers, shake hands one more time. To your seats. Let's get the matches going. Back to you in the commentary box.
Thanks, JD. Yeah, sibling rivalry it is indeed, and the manager's giving us an interesting perspective on the secret weapons, and it's the match that you're looking out for.
Yes.
Scratch partnerships difficult to actually work.
Sometimes they do work, and when they work, they can be quite deadly. And I think this case it will work because both Sutkit Prapakamal and Prajakta are exclusively mixed doubles players, so it might work.
So Petaling Jaya hoping to get off to a winning start. As we mentioned in the league table, how it works is games won is decides who is top. Moa City have got 50 games won so far in their 3 matches played. They've dropped just 4 matches. It's a phenomenal start and a phenomenal pace from Moa City and Puchong.
It's a threat to the rest of the teams. The rest of the teams are feeling the pressure. They have already set the pace, and we have to follow now.
It's an 11-game season, so there's still plenty of time, but here's Sutkit and Prajakta, the Petaling Jaya mixed doubles secret weapon, as we're calling it. And as for Serdang, in their multicoloured shirts, they've got Tan Yipjun and Amelia Anseli. And Amelia's been a regular throughout this season, but all our focus, I think, is on Petaling Jaya for this game.
Right. That's right, but even with that said, I think we have to pay attention to Tan Yip-jun. He's been out of the national squad since June this year, and but he's still been training hard. We expected a win against them when Kopiko played Serdang last Sunday, but it didn't happen. Tan Yip-jun is still very much on form, and I think we can expect something big from him today.
Just looking back at the respective scores for these teams so far this season, this is the third match in the Purple League for them. And for Serdang, it's been a 15-10 defeat against Puchong United, followed by a 13-11 reverse against Kepong.
That's right.
And so they've been close ties, they've been there. So what's the missing ingredient for them? For Serdang?
For Serdang, I think the players, they are not able to, they don't really have the players quality that the other top team seems to be having at the moment. So in terms of players, they're losing out. Like for example, today we have Sutket here and they have Tan Yip Jun there. So in terms of players, they're losing out.
This is Sutket Praka, the Thai world number ranked 8, 34 years of age now, so he'll bring experience as well.
That's
but
right.
Experience over pace, is experience such a big thing, particularly in doubles and mixed doubles?
I think in particular in mixed doubles, because a lot of it has to do with the placement. Mixed doubles is perhaps one of the most tactical game in badminton. Men's doubles more of power, men's singles more of movement and so forth, but mixed doubles you really need to place the shuttle, try to get the female in the other court to actually play most of the shot. I think Trapakamal has the edge here.
We've just seen Tan Yip Jun, who you were mentioning, and Amelia Anseli, 26 years of age now, and the woman in the mixed doubles, they've got an important role to play at the net.
That's right. They have to actually keep the shuttle low, force the opponent to lift the shuttle, and get in that way get the men involved to kill it off.
Chair umpire for this match will be Ian Spear. And Mohammad Izad Salman is the service judge, and they've ruled with a rod of iron so far, the chair umpires. There's no messing around with them. Their word is law.
Yes, and I think it's been stricted in the regular Super Series and all that. We haven't seen so much fouls in the Super Series, and even in the Grand Prix goals, I think there's been a lot of fouls, especially with the service here.
Are you in favour of that? I mean, the clubs have been given fair warning that that's how they're going to umpire.
Yes, but I think it's been a bit, in my opinion, I think it's been a bit too strict, really.
Well, we've got a season break coming up after the weekend. We will have played 4 match days, and then we're back in the new year, January the 2nd, for match day 5 of 11. So we'll no doubt tweak 1 or 2 little things, and no doubt the team managers will have a word or 2 with the umpires as well.
Certainly we would.
On the bench, though, the respective coaches and managers trying to inspire their team. This is Serdang at the near end, Petaling Jaya at the far end. Petaling Jaya represented by Sutket and Prajakta. And the serve will go to, I think it's Serdang will start with Amelia. First match of 6. Remember, it's games won that will decide the overall victor, not matches won. And we're level in match 1 of the tie. Good early interchange, the smash dividing the opposite partners.
Right, and it's interesting, before that, Prajakta Sawan set the rally so well, set it up for her partner, and yes, he killed it off. Yet again.
The smash, if he can get the glory shot, he'll take it every time. Early 2-love lead. Make that 3-love.
I think we're seeing a bit of dominance from Prajakta Sawan in the front of the net.
Prajakta into the net on that occasion. It's a first error. Floats wide. Is this a nervous start for Amelia, or is she just under so much pressure?
I think that she's playing an opponent that is exclusively mixed doubles. Amelia is actually a women's doubles player, and I think that she's going to struggle with someone who specializes in the mixed doubles discipline.
She just picked up a serve there. She picked up 2. Prajakta twice into the top of the net.
4.
3 times into the top of the net now. She's dominating but making errors.
She's actually has the right ideas, but I think it's early in the game. She hasn't settled down. She's just missing out on the execution.
I think coach is saying exactly that. Just settle it down a wee bit. And very eager.
5-4.
Well, she started really well, but something's going wrong.
Especially with the lighting and this new court system, this court environment, I think it's a bit difficult. The players take a slightly longer to settle down, and I think that's what's happening here.
Exactly, with projector.
4.
A 4-2 lead is now a 4-6 deficit. Top of the net, and that will make PJ feel just a little bit better. PJ at the far end of the court, Serdang at the near end. Oh. Great disguise and then great smash.
Yeah, that is typical mixed doubles playing from Sutket Rapakamal. He really knows what he's doing.
Just teasing the space, and Sutket, quick though he is, couldn't get over there.
6.
Amelia knocks it long.
She created her own luck there, Prajakta Sawan, taking it early and forcing the net.
That's a 5th error into the net.
She should have to cut that down, especially in the 11-point system where the game can finish so fast. I think she really has to work on that.
Oh, just finds the wide open spaces of the court. The Sports Arena Sentosa. Now we're at the business end. As you say, it's first to 11, best of 5 sets. That means there's no margin for error. Oh, terrific disguise. Where did that come from?
Great defensive play from Sutket. Again, he managed to counter the attack and going into the attack from defense, and he was really successful at that time.
Sutket on serve. The error.
I think Petaling Jaya is making a lot of mistakes, but I think they are attempting all the right tactics to just put pressure on the opponents, take the shot fast, and I think sometimes that is causing a little bit of error, but I think that's the right way to play.
9-all, first to 11. Long from Sutket, game point to Amelia and Yipjin.
Nerves getting into the thing, just too anxious to finish it off.
A look of horror from his coach. And that,
It's always difficult playing against someone like Sutket. You just want to finish it off.
so it's deciding point. Still game point. This can literally go either way. The smash wins it from Sutket. PJ have the lead.
Experience won it there. Again, I think that there was a calm play from Sutket. He just didn't go hastily into the attack. He just placed it in the right place. I think that was quite deadly there to finish it off.
Well, it was nip and tuck, but Amelia and Yipjun unable to really capitalize on a set points opportunity. So it's the PJ pairing who get themselves well. Look at the Serdang pairing here. And what can you say to your team once they've lost a signal like that, because they had the chances to win that first game? What do you say to your players once they've just had this kind of reverse?
If they were to lose again, they have to really pick themselves up mentally, because I think the psychological damage is far worse than what the physical damage they are going through, the physical lethargy and all that. I think psychologically they're really down. It's going to be hard to pick them up.
So Serdang losing that first game. Samuel Nessan, the team manager, apologies, of Kopiko, who are involved later, is in the analyst chair today. A little bit confusing with both teams wearing predominantly blue. Serdang, far end of the court, trailed by 1 game to love. And that's a 6th error from the racket of Prajatka. Good judgment.
I'm seeing the pair from Serdang actually pushing Prajatka very often to the back of the court, and I think that's what's working for them. They're trying to keep Sudket to the front, move Prajatka behind. So far it's been working very well.
Case in point there, Prajatka was alongside her Thai partner. I suspect this will be a really competitive contest. There's no standout. You look down the 6 matches, there's no standout reason to think one team will pull away from the others.
Yeah, I think if at all there is one standout, it will be the men's doubles later, the 4th match with the Taiwanese pair, but apart from that, it's all evenly matched.
Oh, into the open space. Once you commit to the smash.
I think the smash was a little bit too flat, and Sudket took advantage of that and just drive it away.
A bit of fortune.
And again, it just goes down to the way Prajatka is taking her racket high, and she's just putting so much pressure from the top. So, in a sense, she's creating her own luck there.
Oh, that's a nice little gimme for Yipjun.
3-4.
Not really had a chance to focus on Yipjun. We'll keep an eye on him. Again, the disguise from Sudket.
The variation of pace there. He smashes 2 hard ones and then he puts 1 soft one in. It just upsets the momentum of the opponent. There goes another one.
And his racket head speed coming into the contact is still it's very quick, but he just slows at the last second.
It's a very fine slice. Takes a lot of experience to do that, especially under pressure of playing in the team event.
Finding the vacant space, that one's in. 7-3 lead to Prajatka and Sudket of PJ, who lead 1 game to love, 7-3.
We're seeing a lot of those double shots from Sudket. Seems content to just play the soft shot first before going for the kill.
Well, the soft shot set up the hard smash.
Especially when you're playing someone as not quite as experienced as Sudket as Yipjun is. Seems to work because Yipjun is really under a lot of pressure playing against a big name like Sudket.
That's good pace from Amelia. Too tough for Sudket, and they needed that one, did Serdang. First real error coming from Yipjun. It's come at a bad time. Oh, Sudket made a remarkable get there, but couldn't get the point.
Yeah, I think they're focusing all their attacks now. They're channeling all the attacks to Prajakta Sawan. They realize that that's the weak spot. That's the way to the entrance to get into the defense. yet again.
6-9. Change.
2 consecutive points for Serdang. They need another couple to really give themselves a chance in this second game.
Amazing. Quick reflexes there from Sukhet.
And again, that little drop smash, if that's what you can call it, gives the game point to PJ. Oh, it's dropped in, and the game goes to PJ, 11 points to 6.
I think it's a little bit unfortunate because Yipjun, I think, is playing all the right shots, he's doing all the right things. It's just that Sukhet is just one step ahead of him in everything he does. So it's really unfortunate of him.
I mean, in the build-up, you were talking about the experience, and oh, is that just him not judging it with the lights, and as you say, this new arena causing 1 or 2 problems for him?
Yeah, that's right. So I think the lighting has a lot to do with it as well. It's quite bright, especially to the right side.
Television demands, I'm sorry Samuel, television demands. But it's an excellent start for Petaling Jaya. Their season results so far. They started off the season with a 12-9 victory over Petaling and then beat Cheras 12 points to 10. So they've got wins under the belt, but not many games, just 24 games won in the 2 matches.
Yeah, I think they're doing just enough to win it. They're doing just enough to win it, and especially when you're playing a team like Serdang, I think the tactical awareness of the team, especially with a coach like Yuhok, I think that's going to come into play again.
We are at the Sports Arena Sentosa in Petaling Jaya. It's the Kopiko Purple League, match day 3. This is the final 2 matches taking place today of match day 3. A full round of matches on Saturday and Sunday as well. This is Serdang at the near court against Petaling Jaya in the first of the mixed doubles. Game 3, level. Oh, what an angle.
Maybe I don't think Prajakta expected that. Yipjun was pushed deep into his backhand.
We see little glimpses of Yipjun. He's clearly a talented player, 23 years of age. There's more of this fella, isn't there?
There's more to him, but I think the last tournament he played was in April this year, and that's been the last he's played the international tournaments. He was out of the national team after that.
And at the moment he's on the receiving end. There's the experienced tie, Sukhet, smashing his team into a 2-1 lead. Good judgment. Not such good front. How are the players reacting to the 11-point format?
I think generally the younger players are actually more favorable of the scoring system than actually the more favored ones. Seems to be working for them.
Certainly it's high intensity. You can't afford to have a run of 4 or 5 points go against you, otherwise the set is virtually gone.
That's right, and I think it puts a lot of pressure on the senior players as well, especially if you've lost a set to a junior player.
That's the point, huh? Nice. Delicate hands from Amelia Anseli. She does take the shuttlecock early, doesn't she?
Yes, and that's typical of a mixed doubles player. They really take the shots really early. They try to put a lot of pressure, as much pressure as they can on the opponent.
Enjoying his time at the Kopiko Purple League, Sukhet. It's another smash winner. That's his 6th of the game.
He's keeping to his typical rhythm. First the soft shot, then the hard shot. Just playing to that, and it seems to be working again and again. focusing all of the attack on Prajakta Sawant. But yet again, it works this time.
Well, it works, and they're leading 6-4 in this, the third game, best of 5.
I think a lot of it has to do with what Amelia has been doing in front of the court. She's really stepped up to the challenge. She's really putting a lot of pressure on Prajakta now, and opening up a lot of room for Yipjun to actually get in there and put the attacking shots in.
Right, business end into the second half of this game. Amelia Anseli. Good interchange at the net, and Amelia, heavens to the, looks up to the skies.
Amelia did everything right there, except the last shot. Just missed it.
Sadly, that's the important one.
Yes. Soft shot again. Again, the soft shot.
Great badminton.
Just works again and again. The soft shot coming in, because I think Yipjun is just getting nervous when he sees Sutkit jumping so high. Tends to put a defensive stance right behind, and then the drop really works.
The lift into Sutkit made the error come from Serdang, and certainly that 6-4 lead that they had and a glimpse of taking this third game has disappeared for Serdang, and we're back to 6-all.
I think Serdang will really have to pick themselves up psychologically again. They had a lead, they squandered it. Much of it credit to Sutkit.
They're targeting Prajakta, but they've lost 3 points on the spin.
A lot of desperation going into that last shot there. It's really desperate to get the shuttle down.
Samuel Nesson, team manager of Kajang, is the, sorry, Kepong, my apologies, is the analyst today. Can't get my K's sorted out, apologies, Samuel.
No problem.
That's important. It means just 3 points away from victory for the team from PJ, and real pressure on Amelia and Yipjun.
Again, they're doing everything right to move Prajakta right behind. It's the finishing that's all important.
That's a nice little finish for Prajakta.
I think they did everything right, as I said earlier. They just moved Prajakta behind. It's just the finishing. They just couldn't finish the rally.
That comes with experience.
Exactly. I think a lot of it, as I said earlier, has to do with Sutkit's experience. He's covering up a lot for Prajakta there.
Fired straight at Prajakta. That's one of those where you just can't get your body in the right position.
Just hesitating whether to take that or to get out of the way.
Nope. Hope she's warmed up before. That's not good for hamstrings.
Great shot by Amelia. Takes a lot of courage to put pressure on someone like Prajakta in front.
And they've won back-to-back points. It's looking pretty grim at 6-9, 8-9, different story. Service with Serdang. Good smash, Yipjin.
Great effort they're putting, getting back into this game, but just one wonders whether it's just a little too late.
Well, in this game, it's 3 straight points and they retained serve. Tan Yipjun.
This is a crucial point.
it's wide. But she had a flutter in her heart. Match point. Millimeters.
It was close.
Match point for PJ. And a 3-love lead. They've got it. They've taken it 11-10, 11-6, 11-9, and just about deserved it.
I think it's a well-deserved victory for Sudket and Prajakta Sawan. They were the better pair, more experience. I think that's what it took end of the day for a 3-0 victory.
Certainly Serdang can take some heart out of this because you said before the match that Sudket would probably lead them to victory, but a 10 and a 9, that's a good competitive game.
I think a lot of it has to do with the first game, the 11-10 defeat in the first game. I think a lot of it has to do with that. And we see in the subsequent games, Yip Jun in particular took a lot, struggled to pull himself back up again.
22 minutes of game time. And now we're just going to head down courtside where the reluctant interviewees, the victors Sudket and Prajakta, will be talking to our MC and reporter Jason Desmond.
All right, we're down here on the tournament arena floor with the winners. Mixed doubles to start things off, Sudket and Prajakta. What was the strategy? Because I had a chat with your manager and your coach. Is it win big and win fast? What's going on?
We have to win fast actually because starting was with first mixed doubles and I had Sudket with me, so I was little confident to play. So he played really well.
So now the thing is, this is really your first match in the Kopiko Purple League. First match, are you happy with your performance?
Yes, I think my coach give me the more prepare for the normal tournament because the normal tournament is 21 points. That's it. The Purple League is 11 points. Must be do the faster. Yeah.
But it takes some time to get used to it. Looks like you did. 3-0 winners, Petaling Jaya BC. Thanks, guys. Back to you in the iBook Court commentary box.
Thanks, JD, as we just have a look at some of the match highlights here. Serdang in the multicolored sleeves. They put up a good fight, but all the while Amelia Ansley was under pressure. But their game plan seemed to be really to put pressure on Prajakta for PJ.
Yeah, and I think it would have worked had Sudket not been there, but I think Sudket was the one that made all the difference ultimately. Just experience at the end.
Sudket, the 34-year-old Thai, who just in the interview afterwards said he was warned by his coach that first to 11, it's a much faster game and you've got no time to just build yourself into the game.
Yes, I was really impressed with the way that Sudket came, especially in 10-all. The shots that he played, the choice of shots, really was a testament to his experience, really.
There is Sudket, happily enjoying the victory. As we just look at the close work together of Sudket, looking after, that's how you said, he was kind of babysitting Prajakta.
Yes, that's right. And we see there how he's just moving Yip Jun away and putting so much pressure on him. And yeah, that was just far too flat. He took advantage of that.
So the experience, because he was in the right place, saw the open court, and applause for him as we look at some of the statistics for Sudket and Prajakta. In terms of the short serve, they almost exclusively short serves. 6 smash winners, 16 unforced errors though from Serdang. That was probably influential as well in the final score.
Yes, and I think a lot of those unforced errors were in a sense due to the pressure of actually playing with someone as reputable as Sudket.
So unforced errors forced in a strange kind of a way.
Yes.
Okay, second match coming up is actually going to be the men's singles. Tan Jiawei versus Tien Minh, the Vietnamese. Okay, team players have been introduced. We'll stay courtside. JD is talking to the respective coaches just to get their analysis ahead of this men's singles match as to why the selections were made.
Okay, we're down here with the manager before this match with Yu-Hawk, manager of Serdang BC. Jiawei's last match was doubles with Derek. So why have you put him into this singles match? Is it a strategic move? What is it about this match? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should, in my team strategy, that we have to promote our youngster. That's why I put in our 16 years old boy to play against the top player, like, you know, from Vietnam or from overseas. That's why we put in our juniors.
So it's all about exposure, which is great. That's what the Kopiko Purple League's about. But Manoj, let's talk about Tien Min. You've been sticking with him as the first singles all the way. How would you rate his performance so far?
Yeah, he committed with our singles match, so he wants to play most of the game. Even though he had a tough match with Hafiz Hashim with Chiras, but he still do the best. So I'm sure he's going to give the best, and he's just committed to the Purple League. I think he liked Purple League. That's why after the Asiata Cup, he just want to come and play the Purple League.
Thank you so much. Who doesn't like the Purple League? Back to you in the commentary box.
We love the Purple League, JD. That's what we do. Joining me in the commentary box. It's an interesting analysis there. You've got experience versus a kid.
Right. And I think a lot of it has to do with, which Yuhok didn't quite mention, a lot of his players are currently in the Bangladesh satellite, Song Juwon and even So Wei Yik. He has, I think, about 3 or 4 players of his top singles players in Bangladesh at the moment. And I think that has a lot to do with why Tan Jia Wei is actually selected to play here.
Well, here is Jia, world ranking 1,258. It would be an astonishing achievement if he were to even take a game after Vietnamese world number 20. But this is a great experience, a great opportunity for the youngster, Jia.
Yeah, I think as Ong Yu-Hok said, it's exposure. But just a quick note on Nguyen Tien Min. He actually lost the previous game to Muhammad Hafiz Hashim. I'm sure he'll be out here to make amends.
Indeed. Yeah, he's won one, he's lost one.
Represented by Nguyen Tien Min. And on my left, Serdang BC, represented by Tan Jia Wei.
Jia will be serving.
Level.
Petaling Jaya lead 3-love from the first match. That's a nice little start for him, a confidence booster.
I think he'll be looking for a lot of those to actually get back into a comfortable lead. And at the moment, it seems that Jia Wei is actually helping him.
To the
Little fist pump from Jia.
Semi-Sova.
One opportunity for a 16-year-old to play up against a world-ranked player.
Yeah, so this would not happen in any other tournaments except the Kopiko Purple League, where the opportunity is given.
Just couldn't get under it and being moved all over the court with the teenager.
Yes, I think Nguyen Tien Min is a bit careful not to go for the quick kill. He just wants to get himself warmed up. He just wants to get the feel of the court first.
Long.
4-1.
And regular coaching for the teenager. What would be a realistic expectation? To pick five points from a game or from a couple of games? Is that the realistic expectation for Jia?
I think that what his coach will be looking for is for him to actually be able to stay in the rallies with Nguyen. Not so much about the points, but to be able to stay in the rally. Which at the moment he doesn't seem to be doing. There's a lot of quick errors. I don't think his coach will be happy with him.
There's another of the errors you were just talking about.
6-1.
A lot of it has to do with nerves.
4 straight points. Make that 3. That's a nice confidence-boosting smash.
Yes, he'll need a lot more of those against Nguyen Tien Min.
6.
But that's a good start.
A nervous look over to his coaching staff.
7-2.
too many of those errors. When Tianmin is not really going for the kill, he's not attacking, he's just playing his opponent, allowing his opponents to give the mistakes. Yeah, this is good.
Well, Tianmin finishes after a long rally, but that's what you were talking about.
Yes, exactly. To just stay in the rally with him, that will be something, a confidence booster.
Tianmin trying to become a popular Vietnamese in Malaysia this weekend. That will be a rarity.
Yeah. I think he's very popular among the players already. He is a character.
Leads 9-2. It's long, good judgment from Jaya.
Service over. 3-9.
There's a sympathy for Janwei immediately, even in the
Yes.
commentary box here. You want him to do well.
Exactly.
And he's picked up 4 points.
4-9.
He really just has to stay in the rally with Nguyen, look out for opportunities and take them.
Fault. Service
Picking up his opponent at the net.
10. Game point. 4.
That's a great shot. Finished it with style.
Certainly there was no angle there. Tianmin, the Vietnamese, has taken that first game 11 points to 4. But you saw some real improvement in the latter stages of that first game, staying in the points, staying in the rallies.
Yes, I think it's so crucial for Jia to actually just stay there, not get carried away and not get desperate trying to finish off Nguyen. And I think Nguyen in particular is not really going for the attacking shot as he always does. He's an attacking player, but I think he's holding himself back and just rallying, playing the rally game.
Yu Hock giving plenty of explanations to his player from Serdang. He's very hands-on, is Yu Hock. Some coaches and managers are, some aren't.
Yeah, I think Yu Hock is one of those very vocal managers. You see him shouting from the side of the court.
But it's PJ who have the lead. They took the first match 3 games to love. They've taken the first game here, so they have a 4-0 overall lead in terms of the overall standings for PJ. If they can pick up 14, 15 or 16 points, it'll rocket them up into the top 4 in the standings. Games won is the deciding factor in this Kopiko Purple League. It's not about matches won, it's all about games won.
Second game. Level. Play.
Oh, it's just out.
There's a change of tactics now with Nguyen Tianmin is really going for the attack now.
Well, it's not a charity case, is he?
Yes.
Shots all the pace off the shuttle.
2. Love.
Great shot.
No, it's long. It's been called wide.
3.
But he saw the opening.
He has to jump at those. Especially in the second game, Nguyen is putting so much pressure on him.
Unforced errors. We saw Janwei there. 11 unforced errors, and he trails love 4. Difficult match for him. Oh,
That is confidence.
oh, that's a response.
Service over. 1-4.
Completely wrong footing, Tianmen. I'd keep using that shuttle if I was you, fella. Terrific.
Bit of an exhibition mode there, when really have to get back his focus into this game and not underestimate his opponent.
That's a good point. There were opportunities to kill, and it was almost like he was teasing, playing with his prey.
Yes.
Unforced error number 13 from the racket of the youngster. Got a 16-year-old up there. Jia up against a very experienced world number 20, Nguyen Tian Minh.
The errors keep coming.
6-2.
Shot. Smash winner number 2 only from the racket of Tian Minh.
As I was saying earlier, he doesn't need those smash winners. Jia has been making all the errors for him.
You can only beat the opponent put up in front of you. And if Janwei is there for experience, Jiawei, sorry, is there for experience, he's certainly learning the hard way.
Yeah, he's been given a lesson here by the world number 8.
Literally on his knees.
Please.
Now, a match like this can be good for a youngster, or it could smash his confidence.
Yeah, it just depends. It differs from case to case, and in Jiawei's case, he's a fast learner. I'm sure he will take all the experience he gets from here and put it into his game.
Thank you.
Kopiko Purple League is designed, one of the stated ambitions is to become a middle ground between world junior champions and the very, very top level.
Good.
Hence you're going to get the likes of a 16-year-old up against the world number 20. It's what lessons can be absorbed in the 3-month season. Just long.
10. Game point 2.
Game point for Tian Minh. And a bit of showboating, but that's clinical finishing.
Yes, and nothing much to discuss in the second game. I think Nguyen was just on top of his opponent, just put all the pressure, and I think end of the day was just an easy win for him.
So PJ leading 2 sets to love, just 11 minutes of court time, 11-4, 11-2 for Tian Minh, and again on cue Hock is continuing the lessons.
Really animated there.
Do come along if you're in this part of town, there are seats available. I think it'll be a little bit fuller tonight. The matches in midweek kick-off start at 3 o'clock and at 7 p.m. At the weekends, the action starts at 10 in the morning, 2 and 6. We are on Astro Supersports 2 for the second and third games during the weekend. But do come down here, it's a unique experience and it's a very, very atmospheric venue.
It is intimidating for the players as well, with the crowd so close to them. It's not something you'd get in any other stadium.
Serdang trailing 5 games to love overall in the tie, 2 games to love in this particular match.
I think Jia really has to shrug off the nerves, to put it that way.
Is it nerves?
I think it's a bit of nerves and it's a bit of intimidation of playing someone in the top 10 in the world.
Play.
That's good. That's a really good rally from Tanjaway.
1 love.
You said in the first game, just keeping in the rallies, learning about the court craft,
Yes.
getting yourself around in the right position.
Yes. Creating opportunities for himself, and he did that just there.
He's got himself a two-love lead. Been too many errors from Tianmin, but that's his sixth enforced error.
I think Tianmin, the exhibition shot, to pay the price for that.
Very sharp.
Love.
Get that little teasing shot wrong and you're in big trouble.
That's right. Damages your confidence as well.
Played that one beautifully.
It's interesting to note that Jaya is now lost the fear for Nguyen's attack. He's being able to take them with ease, unlike the first game where he just was unable to move. Respond much positively in this third game.
Smash winners. Tianmin, 5 of them. Samuel Nissan is the coach manager of Kajang, who's providing analysis. I keep putting you in the coach's chair.
It's Kapong.
Yeah. Too many Ks, I'm sorry.
2, 3.
Shot. Smash winner number 6.
That was a great placement to that smash. Nguyen was just not going for power, he went for placement as well, and it paid off. I do see a shift in terms of confidence. Jaya is gaining confidence by the point.
Thank you.
The big screens in the arena. All the girls know that when they're being televised, shy little grin. It all adds to the atmosphere. Very much including the crowd in this Kopiko Purple League. Good judgment.
That was a great smash. Jaya just overdid it.
The racket's head was poised to play it and then withdrawn at the last millisecond.
I think that comes with the lost stiffness. Great trend. Amazing.
Was amazing. A little bit of showboating coming on there.
Yeah, I think Jaya has lost the fear completely of Nguyen's attacks and all that. Now he's daring, he's taking those shots back, he's retrieving them.